What's up, everybody? Quarantine Nation. I'm Ryan Greenspan here with Tyler Harmon. I'm doing a new video segment for all of you to give you a little look at home with Dynasty. I'm going to be interviewing a handful of the Dynasty guys, maybe branching out even further, maybe some guys who have been on the team in the past, maybe guys we might have in the future. Who knows? But I'm excited to kick things off here with the one and only, the Tiger, Tyler Harmon. What's up, Tyler?
Yeah. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. How you doing out there? Good to see you guys.
Yeah, that's absolutely the topic, and I'm glad that's actually the main topic here as we get into looking at a couple of things that you got. Most notably your signature series Force, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. But before we started to kick these things off here, I was talking about how bright and happy and you're gleaming right now, and you told me you just got a little at-home kit set up and you're going to be doing some podcasts with Marcelo.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got my camera, my mic, a little computer set up. Marcelo and I are going to be kicking off a podcast here shortly, just diving into all things paintball and life related. Figure there's no better time than when everyone's stuck at home to do something like this. So we'll be doing that shortly.
Yeah, that's very cool. And that's, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I know that you're kind of doing some things like that. Marcelo's been doing stuff. We've got Kyle, Scott Kemp's doing things. I think pretty much all pros, pretty much across all walks of industry, really, are doing these things like live webcasts and just trying to reach out because, well, we can't travel around the world anymore. We can't go to the events. We can't see our fan base. So it's definitely something really important.
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Can't believe what's going on, but
yeah, no, absolutely right. And actually, that's what I wanted to ask you. Because a lot of people don't know, but you just moved to Arizona, right?
That's right. Yep, living out here in the Phoenix area.
And what's it been like? You had packed up the whole family. You guys did a road trip from Northern California out to Arizona, relocated, and then immediately went on quarantine.
Yeah, essentially. It was just me and my lizard in the front seat, and Sarah had the kids in another car. And my lizard was crapping everywhere, and we were having a great time on this 12-hour drive. And it's been great, man. We're in quarantine now, so just been doing home workouts, hanging out with the family, and staying sharp mentally, and just doing whatever I can to stay sharp physically as well.
No, that's great. And what's your routine now? what was your routine? What was the plan? I'm just getting into it because I'm excited to see now that you're not 18-hour days at work and then family and work and not a lot of time for paintball. I'm excited to hear what your routine was going to be and is going to be when you can get onto the paintball field more.
Yeah, well, it still is a lot of reading, and I do a lot of physical exercise, just going out to the local park where it's still, social distancing approved. And me and Theo will go out there, and there's nobody out there, and we just run around in the grass. And I've been teaching him some baseball, and we've been doing sports and soccer and that kind of stuff. And then I do plyometrics and just push-ups, pull-ups, all the standard stuff to stay in shape.
No, that's great. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I'm stoked because how close are you to the paintball field?
I'm 10 minutes away from the paintball field, and they let me go out there whenever I want, so I can practice.
Wow.
Yeah, whenever I want. Yeah.
Is it still open right now?
It is. There's a couple of parks that are still open in the area. I haven't gone because I'm just not even going to test the waters like that. But yeah, I'm going to give it a few more weeks.
Yeah, man, I wish. Kyle and I have been chomping at the bit. There's nowhere to go play paintball. Scott's over talking to me every day. He's like, "Do you think that Fran will just let us go on there and run some drills?" Marcelo, the same thing. We're 45 minutes, as you know, because you sleep on my couch every time you come out here. As you know, it's a trek to the field, but I mean, I can't even get air. I don't even know where you fill up my tank to even shoot in my backyard or something.
Yeah, I know, man. And I don't know that it's going to get any better in the next few weeks either, especially in California where you're at. Arizona, thankfully, isn't quite as drastically inundated with the medical madness that's going on, but it's going to be a little bit of a mission before we get on the field together, I think.
Yeah, I know, but no, that's something that I was really excited for you. Well, I'm excited for you because you moved, you got out of that routine that you were in up north, and now you have this whole new world open for you, and I'm excited just to see how like your true potential of playing paintball, like how good you're going to be when you're able to play paintball for fun, like on a more regular basis.
Yeah. My job that I was in for the last 6 years or 7 years, it was pretty relentless with the work, and I was also an hour and a half away from the airport. It was a 3-hour turnaround just to get to the airport and back, let alone the travel time to get to San Diego and then to another 45 to the field. So it was like 7 hours a weekend of just travel to get to a paintball field. And now I have one in my backyard. And when I leave from Arizona, I actually go forward in time. It's like time travel, so it only takes me 15 minutes to get to California, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's almost quicker for you to get here than it is to get to the field down the road. Yeah. Speaking of paintball, bummer that the season's been put on hold, but I wanted to talk to you. I want to talk to all the guys. As you know, the first couple of practices we had, it was difficult for me to get anybody to sit still because everybody's so excited and show me about or talk to me about their signature series forces that just came out. I think yours is the best looking one, personally. I think yours is fresh.
Man. Thanks.
You want to show it to show it to me and just kind of explain what your inspiration was, what
So this is the we can call it the Tiger Force or the Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon. We got the Butterfinger ice cream mobile. We got a bunch of names for this thing, but it's shooting so good, and that's no lie. I'm not just obviously I love Field One, but these guns are shooting phenomenal. Ball on ball, especially with these AccuLock barrels. Greatest barrel system ever made in the industry. It has the AccuLock system that holds this floating insert in place, and it's just an outstanding quality American-made paintball gun. And I'm so blessed to be working with Field One and HK Army. Truly the best companies in the world.
Right on. Thank you for that. So what? So we got it's silver. It's got some gold splash on the back with a black splash, faded out back to silver, and then the splash at the tip again. So what made you like? Because we're working with arc anodizing on all of the anodizing, and when they said what would you? I don't know how did the process go? Explain to me how the process went with you to get that design.
Okay, so this is like an homage to my childhood. I was a huge Power Rangers fan. All right. And this is like the Power Ranger white Tiger Zord, style paintball gun. So that's really where it all birthed from. And I just kind of ran with the color scheme of that character from my childhood. And we got this, and arc anodizing hit it out of the park. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this thing. And also, this is the only dust version that I have. And Victor Gamboa, it's already his essentially. So shout out to Vic. But the rest of them are all going to be polished, which has a really good pop to it, as well as the splashes will be all polished on the following 10 models that'll be coming out this year.
Yeah, that one definitely, that's what it was, the Tiger Zord. I forgot the name. That's why I said Tiger something, the Butterfinger Tiger Zord, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's really cool. And I like that white finish. It's like the dust silver is like a white finish. It really does look like you're a hero.
Yeah.
Didn't that guy go crazy? Didn't he go crazy with the samurai sword? And he's in prison right now. The actor.
It happens.
So one thing I really like about your gun is how it pops from a distance, and in mine I put like a couple little features on it. These little tags. It's like the orange color. Orange isn't like my favorite color by any means, but I learned a while back when I had like my signature series guns from Eclipse that from a distance they all kind of blend in and look the same. So you got to do something to make it stand apart to really make a feature. right? That's why I love yours. It's like a silver gun, and it's got this big tag on one side and a big tag on the other side, and it really makes it pop. So no matter where you are on the field, you know that your gun is different than everybody else's. Arturo's is like that also. He's got that green, the Quetzalcoatl. Can you say that?
The dragon. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl.
The feathered Mayan serpent, you know. So that's why I have these orange tags on mine, just to kind of make it so when it's way over here, you know, it kind of just looks like maybe it's a silver gun, maybe it's a black gun. Can't quite tell, but I am going to change it up a little bit. The next run is going to be a lighter color here, so I'm excited to see that. But that's why I really like yours. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Arc is hitting these out of the park. They did so many great guns. Alex's, Marcelo's, Yarbers, they're all looking fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna get those guys on the next little Quarantine Nation at home with Dynasty session. Coming up here soon. But as we get out of here, let you go back to the family, go back to the park, hang out outside, enjoy that fresh air while you still got it. I mean, I guess this question is more dialed towards people who don't have the freedom like you do out there in Arizona. But what's the first outdoor activity that you're going to do once the ban is lifted? Like, what are you going to do once, like, you know that there's no harm outside?
Immediately get back to football. Yeah. I just can't wait to play football. I miss it so much. Just the simple things like being able to go run around and shoot your paintball gun is, it makes you really remember how grateful we are to just go outside and do those simple things. So I'm just looking forward to that day.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Depending on what day of the week it is, because obviously we can't go on weekdays. No, I'm super stoked. I'm chomping at the bit for that same thing. Like I said, I think if we had air, if I had a full tank of air, I think that me and Scott or Kyle and I would be out in the backyard shooting each other probably at some point soon here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So anything else you got going on? Anything else you want to plug, talk about, say hi, shout out, wave to?
Just a huge shout out to all my Dynasty fam, HK Army, Field 1. Thank you guys for always supporting us. And thank you so much, Go Sports and My Fan Wagon, for everything you guys are doing for the sport. I just can't wait to get this podcast started with Marcelo. We're going to be dropping that in the next couple weeks and then getting back linked up with the guys and getting these practices going. Who knows when the next tournament will be, but I'm looking forward to that.
Dude, I can't wait to have you guys all over sleeping on the couches.
Yeah, I know. I miss it. The modular system. Let's go.
Modular system. All right, cool, Tyler. Thanks a lot for taking some time out today. It's good to see you. Good to get on a call with you. Maybe we should set up like one of those Zoom master meetings with the whole team. We could all just sitting there and like it could be we'll just go over some game plans.
Yeah, man. At least it's just good to see you. It's good to see people because we've just been locked inside. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's right. All right, dude.
Well, thank you guys so much. See ya. Have a good day. Be safe, Quarantine Nation.